So European Union has announced that they will be investing 20 billion euros until 2020. And I see if you look here, I'll just kind of translate this for you. So by the end of 2020, they would have wanted to have invested at least 20 billion euros. We don't know how. I don't know if there is a plan or anything. I do welcome European Union for doing that. That's perfect. It's like a couple of years later behind US and China, but nevertheless, great. You're into this game. Great to hear that. These numbers kind of don't match up. They say 1.5 billion euros is available. I have no idea what happened to the 18 and a half. So, and then they say kind of, flaky details. For robotics, they have 66 billion euros. And then again, this is kind of like a really crazy, lofty goal or ambition or aim is to invest another 20 billion euros on an annual basis after 2020. So I think it's great. And I think all these things, for example, they say they want to set up an investment in data centers. They want to see interaction and collaboration between universities, networks, and business community. In reality, it has never happened. So I think it's a full stream to try to even make an ambition like that. I mean, just think of it from these networks perspective. Universities are motivated to raise capital to do research. They are not into doing businesses, unless you're a American university. They have a different plan. I am Dutch, so I'm really concerned if this thing is really going to be giving us AI. AI as in, a couple of hundred AI companies in medical domain, in pharmaceutical domain, in manufacturing, in telecom, those AI companies that will define and create the economy for the next 20, 30, 40 years. But again, I mean, it's a great start. I hope there's going to be a bunch of learnings and people will realize how to reallocate their budgets and assets to make things happen. It can deliver a lot, they say, and I'm really in favor of this. For example, we are investing a lot as Deep AI in healthcare projects. There is a project we're pitching also for an award. We will announce soon. There are a bunch of really cool partnerships we're entering in Germany specifically. We are very, very excited. So I like this. So yes, and they say it's not an extra. It's the most important thing. It's great that they say that. And I think Maria Gabriel, she says, we need to make sure that we take leadership and ownership of creating an advanced, ethical, and a safer AI. So great ambitions. I hope this also is a bit realistic because, without realistic goals, you're kind of still shooting in the dark. We as a startup realize that taking investments from someone who really believes in the mission of what you want to do and achieve and create an ecosystem that eventually starts feeding and creating jobs, creating new solutions and services is probably the most important thing. We really don't care about the budgets, as in if it's saying 10 billion or 100 billion. The idea is to spend that capital, which is I'm sure taxpayers' money, in really good places and not in experimental and not in all the other kind of things. It's time to move AI into practical applied AI in all these domains, and we are supportive of this. We congratulate European Union to do that, and we're definitely going to be also collaborating with the European Union in some other aspects in the coming years, starting next year. So great news, very happy about it, and keep updating you guys with